Today I'm going over the GearWrench 388-7 tap and die set. You will find a link to purchase this and other models at a discount in the description below the video. You can place your order right now. I'm showing it through a screen recording because I can't film the actual kit at the moment, but the goal here is to give you a clear sense of what this set offers and where it falls short. I want this to feel honest, so I'm sticking to what matters when you actually use a tap and die kit in a shop or garage. The GearWrench 388-7 set bundles 77 pieces, covering both SAE and metric sizes. Having both in one case is convenient when you switch back and forth between standard and metric hardware.
Did you know that the best discounts on Amazon last only a few hours? That's why I launched 2 channels where I publish the highest discounts on Amazon products in real time every day. Follow the link in the description and subscribe to our Threads and Telegram channels right now to consistently save money on your everyday purchases.
The core appeal of this set is the ratcheting handles. They speed up threading compared to traditional straight tap handles, and they help in tight spots where a full turn isn't possible. When the ratchet mechanism is working cleanly, it saves time and feels good in the hand. The kit includes 2 sizes of ratcheting tap handles, a ratcheting T-handle, and die adapters that lock in with a push-to-release system. That setup makes swapping dies quicker than with older die stocks. The taps and dies come in the common GearWrench design that uses a rethreading-friendly geometry. For quick thread repair, they bite predictably and don't jump as long as you align correctly. The dies seat into the adapters with a secure fit, and the ratchet direction switch is simple. In use, it feels like a practical system that tries to modernize a tool that hasn't changed much in decades. That said, the kit isn't perfect. Some users mention that the plastic case doesn't always hold the pieces tightly, and that's true. If you move the case around a lot, taps can shift, so you may need to reseat them before starting work. The ratcheting handles work well most of the time, but the mechanism isn't sealed, so metal chips can get inside if you're not paying attention. A quick clean usually fixes it, but it's something to keep in mind if you're threading dirty or rusted hardware. The taps and dies cut clean threads in softer steels, aluminum, or brass. On harder or heat-treated steel, they still work, but you feel more resistance, and it's important to use proper cutting fluid. Pushing them too hard is a bad idea. This is not a heavy industrial set, and it shouldn't be treated like one. For general shop repair, automotive use, or hobby metalwork, the performance is solid. For demanding fabrication on tough alloys, you'd want higher-end tool steel taps. One thing I do like is the completeness of the kit. You get coarse and fine threads, good coverage across common sizes, and adapters that make the system flexible. For broken bolts or old equipment where threads are damaged, the set does what it needs to do. When you stay within normal use, the cutting edges keep up well, and you can feel when they're cutting cleanly versus when they need more lubrication. During use, the biggest advantage is the ratcheting action. It reduces the awkward hand positioning that comes with traditional tap handles. When you're working under a vehicle or reaching behind a bracket, that feature alone can justify the kit. But you need to guide the tap straight because the ratcheting doesn't prevent cross-threading if you're careless. A steady start is everything. Another thing to mention is the weight of the case. It's not light, but for a 77-piece kit, that's expected. The layout is fine, even though the retention could be better. The markings on the taps and dies are clear enough to read without guessing. It's a functional, no-nonsense setup. Overall, the GearWrench 388-7 is useful for everyday threading and repair work. It's quick, it's convenient, and it sticks to the basics. Just don't expect miracles on hard steel, and take care of the ratcheting mechanism to keep it smooth. If you want a kit that covers a lot of ground without spending high-end money, this one usually fits the need. If you found this helpful, hit like and subscribe.